Hi there, folks. Welcome back to Metroid Zero Mission, part number 8, the final part. And, we've just entered the final area of the game, the Tourian. Oh, that's kind of disturbing. And that. And that. Ugh, lots of dead, space pirate body. Oh shit, it's a Metroid! Or rather, that would be an oh shit moment, except Metroids actually aren't that bad. Yes, in case you haven't figured it out from the name Metroid, the series is named after these gelatinous jellyfish, life-sucking fuckers. If they do latch onto you such that the only way to get them off is with a bomb, by setting off bombs and whatnot to get them to let go of you. To kill them, you have to freeze them and then either shoot them with 1 super missile or 5 regular missiles. So I guess through that logic, 1 super missile equals 5 regular missiles, I guess? Though I don't think that's necessarily, like, the right way to go about it. One fun thing is that if you jump with them, you can, like, use them as a parachute. You don't ever need to. There's no reason why you'd need to do that, but I find it amusing. Who wouldn't want a Metroid parachute, right? Ah, fucking energy donut thing. Damn it. So yeah, once you get them to let go, you need to make sure to get the frick away so you can freeze them, and then just pump them full of missiles. That's all there is to it. I recommend holding off on using your super missiles for a bit, though, and instead, for these areas, just use your regular missiles. You know, they're frozen. They're not going to hurt you once they're frozen, so just, you know, I recommend saving the super missiles. Of course, though, it's up to you. That's just me. The Tourian, though, is actually very, very straightforward. Inside of that room right here is a save point. You may or may not want to use it. I can't remember if any of the save points here are point of no return or not, but it doesn't matter. Those energy donut things, their sole purpose, other than to be annoying as fuck, is to, you know, give you a way to replenish your ammo and health and shit. Because all it takes is a screw attack to destroy them, and yeah. They're really not that anything worthwhile. This room is the room that I'd recommend using your super missiles for, or in, because, well, there are a shitload of Metroids in here. 1 super missile just blows them the fuck up, and so super missiles just make this so much quicker. We're not done, though. There's more Metroids. Oh, yeah. Look at all those dead space pirates. Those things are space pirates. I don't think we've actually mentioned this yet. The space pirates are what killed the Chozo on planet Zebes, if I'm not mistaken. Keep in mind, I'm not a huge Metroid nut. Oh, at this point, I'm purposely killing these donut things so that way I can get 10 super missiles just to speed shit up. But in the long run, it probably took more. It makes it take longer than what it was worth. Anyway, if I'm not mistaken, the space pirates are what killed all the Chozo here on planet Zebes, led by Mother Brain, something that we've seen in cutscenes, and if I remember correctly from what I've read, the Chozo actually made Mother Brain, so as far as what made it go, like, insane and decide, oh, we gotta kill off the Chozo or whatever, I don't know. It's actually funny, I've been playing Phantasy Star on Sonic's Ultimate Genesis Collection, and, there's a Mother Brain in that game, too, and that makes me laugh. I'm like, oh, that's funny. These energy wall things you need to pump a bunch of missiles into. Thing is, if you leave them alone, they start regenerating and it just takes more missiles. And this is Mother Brain, the final boss, folks. It's a brain in a jar. Mother Brain itself is nothing. It's all the other shit they throw at you. It's really more annoying than anything. Anyway, when you fall down out of Mother Brain's line of sight, it very quickly closes its eye. It's very easy to get knocked off of these platforms and whatnot as well. And so it's really more of an annoying thing than it is a difficult one. Eventually, if you do not get knocked off, Mother Brain will close her eyeball, but not immediately. It only takes like 4 super missiles, so yeah. I guess 5? No, I guess it takes more super missiles than I thought. But anywho, it's Mother Brain is pretty easy. It's pretty piss poor for a final boss, isn't it? Although I do love the concept of it being a brain in a jar. I think that's hilarious. But the self-destruct mechanism activated, evacuate immediately. Holy shit, we better get the fuck out of here, folks. This became Metroid tradition, but we gotta get the hell out of Zebes because, well, part of it is blowing the fuck up. Tourian is blowing up because I guess Mother Brain is hooked up to where if it dies, the Tourian blows up? I don't know. This is a... As I said, though, this has become Metroid tradition. There's always an escape sequence in every Metroid game, it seems. This time limit is incredibly forgiving. All we have to do is get to our ship, which actually isn't very far away from the Tourian. In fact, we're almost there. Yeah, though, kind of lackluster, huh? Anywho. The timing of my escape couldn't have been worse. I was attacked by space pirates and left nearly defenseless, stripped of my power suit. All I had for protection was my rather useless emergency pistol. Infiltrating the space pirate mothership so armed may have been foolish, but I had no choice. Okay. So, folks, I've been lying ever since the previous part. This is not the final part. That was not the final boss. But it would have been the final boss if this were the original Metroid, if I'm not mistaken. Anywho, back to what's happening on screen. I believe this is the first appearance of Zero Suit Samus, something that has become very popular and well-known throughout... by Zero Suit Samus, I mean the one that's in Brawl and whatnot. You got to see Zero Suit Samus at the end. At the end of pretty much every Metroid game, you got to see Zero Suit Samus. I'm talking, this is the model for Brawl and whatnot. This is the first time we get to see that type of Zero Suit Samus. Anywho, as I mentioned back in part 1, this is a remake of the original Metroid game. And, if I remember correctly, don't hold me to this, I haven't played it in ages, but I'm pretty sure that the original Metroid ended after you escaped from Zebes after having destroyed Mother Brain. This is a completely new segment. This is something that was not in the original, and this is far and away the hardest part of the game. I'm not kidding, this is the hardest part of the game. What is it? It's a stealth survival segment. The space pirates, they take off a whole energy tank worth of health if they touch you or shoot you or whatever. So the goal is to be super sneaky, outrun them, and yeah, all you have is an energy pistol, which all it does is stun the space pirates when it's fully charged. You can see the charge up meter at the top left. Until it's flashing multicolored and whatnot, it won't do anything to the space pirates. One fun thing about the emergency pistol, it blows up bomb blocks, and so it just makes me wonder, why can't we have our gun in our suit use this instead of bombs? But yes, you have to be stealthy, kind of. You're gonna get seen. It's inevitable. There is no way to get completely through this section without being seen. And I do have to say, the music is very intense. It's actually pretty easy to die here. But, certain areas, such as this, the space pirates, while they are chasing you, won't be able to find you. The areas that, the areas are pretty easy to figure out. Plus, you're watching this, you can just go by this, but, yeah. One good thing about this section, though, is that they made it to where save points not only save your game, which is, of course, swell, but that also fully restores your health. As I mentioned in previous parts, or rather, I mentioned in previous parts that I'm only saving when I have to turn the game off. That's not the case anymore. For this part, just because I'm using it to restore my health anyway, I'm just going ahead and saving, so yeah. But yeah, Zero Suit Samus, she's very bare in comparison to how she normally is. You have to be fast. It's actually really hard to get through this your first time because you don't have the ways you gotta go memorized, and so you're gonna fuck up a lot more than I do here, and I still fuck up a bit. Also, that space pirate totally shot Samus's ass. So, this room has searchlights. I don't know how well you guys can see them because they do flicker, and because they flicker, I'm not sure how well they're going to show up on YouTube. But if you can't see them, there are searchlights here. They're just big yellow blob spot things. And if it looks like I'm just randomly, like, stopping or moving in random ways, it's because I'm dodging the spotlights. I can't do much about the whole flickering thing, it just happens. You know, I can't do anything about that. But yeah, you want to do your best to avoid the spotlights. Don't worry, if you do get seen, then there's always a way to get out of being detected. Like, they'll chase you for a while, and you may have to do backtracking, but you will be able to get out of it. This area is full of laser beams. Like tripwire type laser beams. I forget what they're called. But yeah, you jump, or rather, if you touch the beam at all, then an alarm triggers. It's actually really hard to get through without touching a beam ever. So honestly, I'd recommend just expecting to touch them and do your best just to get up to the door up on the top left here. Luckily, the space pirates are pretty friggin' stupid. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Again, even if they don't shoot you, they take a whole energy tank's worth of damage. So it doesn't... basically 10 hits and I'm dead, which is actually pretty forgiving when you think about it, but yeah. And your energy pistol or emergency pistol doesn't do anything unless it's fully charged up, which sucks. I only have 2 more hits and then I'm dead, so hopefully I get through okay. But, you know, I'm me. I'm kick-ass, I think. Sometimes. Maybe. I'm waiting here because I could swear that after that space pirate goes through that door, it runs back through the other way, but I guess not. I'm glad that the space pirates have these life-restoring thingamabobbers all throughout Chozodia. We're actually not in the space pirate mothership anymore. We're in Chozodia. How's that for a name? Obviously, it's Chozo Ruins. This room also has the searchlights in case you can't see them. So yeah, just do your best to avoid the yellow searchlights and make sure you don't get seen by that pirate guy. And really, this room's nothing. The worst room is, of course, the final one, as it should be. But we'll get to that here in a couple of minutes. You can actually destroy these blocks, something I don't do. I forget why. I think it's because if you're being chased, it's actually a bit easier not to blow them up because you can crawl and whatnot a bit faster, I think, than the space pirates can. And so it's easier to get through without doing that. The eye thing you see sliding up and down the wall also has, like, a trip laser. Kind of. It's a searchlight, essentially, but it's not like a yellow circle like the other ones. Basically, if you cross, or you don't even have to cross it, if you so much as touch that laser thing, then yeah, you will be seen, the alarm will go off, and space pirates will show up, and the eyeballs start shooting at you. The reason I got seen is, you may have seen it earlier, but Samus's foot just hangs down just enough to where it's not covered up, to where it's not covered up by the fucking block to where you can't be seen. Like your cover position, your cover block or whatever. And so, yeah, you have to time when you're going up and when you're going down. You can't just hang off of a ledge and expect those searchlight things not to see you. Because they will see Samus's foot and they will go off. It just makes me go, Samus, just pull your fucking foot up a little bit. I think we're actually coming up on the worst room of all of them, but it won't. It's still a couple rooms away. But I'll start talking about it now because we're gonna be there in no time. Oh, first though, there is a hard mode to this game that's unlocked after you beat it the first time, and in hard mode, I know that this save point is not here, which makes it that much harder. Though, I don't know, it's still plenty doable. That's a very weird statue, for the record. And that space pirate stole our power-up. We gotta stop him. Anyway, so the last room you have to go through is really fucking bad. Mostly because I've never found a really good way to get through it without being seen or to stop being seen. You just have to go really fast through it, like really, really, really fast in order to lose the space pirates when they're following you. But it's actually really tough to do. And, you see, the problem is that if they see you, as long as that alarm's going, there's actually the security door that comes down in front of the one way that you need to go in order to finish up this area. Oh, you need to make sure to duck right there because the top of Samus's head is sticking up past the block. It's not as annoying as the foot thing hanging down, but still. Yes, here's the start of the last room, I guess you could say. For one, I don't know a good way to get through here without being seen. This first group is fine, but then we come up to this part. I imagine stunning the one on the right and then somehow timing going past the one on the left, but it takes so much time. And I can't get through it without being seen. Yeah, I suck. And you need to make sure to be stunning that one behind you, and you need to be going really fast because, well, yeah, it's an annoying segment. Samus's jumping momentum's a little weird as well. It's kind of stiff, but you don't really notice it till this point, honestly, because they have really thin platforms for you to use. I never noticed it until this point. Right here is where you really need to be going fast. You need to lose the space pirates that are chasing you before you get to this point. Otherwise, that security shutter would be there and you would not be able to get to this room. We're actually past the stealth segment now, folks. Anywho, though, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Gene the Pink Panther. Stay tuned for the real final part, Part 9. I'll see you guys then.